Hi, this is Shiva Rajaya from vitalcoaching.com. Welcome to Maui again. Woohoo! Wow, I love this island so far. It has been maybe, a small week since I've been here, and I'm glowing with the delight of the Pacific Islands, this Pacific energy, this green, intense green that is everywhere, the blue skies. Lots of blessings from here. The topic for this video is simplify your yoga. When you wake up in the morning and you want to engage into some form of practice, very often you will feel that because you don't have an hour or even half an hour, or because you don't have a yoga mat, or because the space is too small, or because you cannot do it outdoor, you will find excuses actually not to engage. And the thing is that it's not about a certain structure that you need to respect. Yoga is your agenda, and your agenda is activating life force, activating your body. It's not about sticking to a certain set of practices. When somebody comes to me and says, what kind of yoga do you practice? Is it vinyasa? Is it ashtanga? Who cares? The goal is to activate your life force. It is to activate your body. And the goal is to do whatever it takes to do that. It's really that simple. The goal is life force, energetic activation. So keep your eyes or your mind focused on that target and do whatever it takes to activate that life force. The fact that you don't have a specific teacher or a specific yoga class, or that the yoga studio is too far away, or the fact that you cannot afford to pay for it, doesn't mean that you have to stop practicing yoga. It starts with something really, really simple. It starts with breathing. It starts with just moving your arms. It's really not about sticking to a certain set of postures and a certain way of breathing. It's not about that. It's just about activating the flow. And yes, if you practice something like Bikram and you go to a class, they will tell you, you have to do it within a certain structure. Many teachers will tell you this is a vinyasa class and this is not. And I don't care what you call it. I don't care as long as you activate your body, as long as you activate your life force. So this is the message for today. Stop looking for excuses. Stop not doing your practice simply because you cannot fit it within the structure of your life. If you have 5 minutes in the morning, here's what you can do. You open the windows and then you start breathing. You see, it's really that simple. I just had a tiny little bit, 30 seconds of Kundalini yoga. This is it. I really don't care what you call it, but as long as you activate your life force, as long as you activate your life power, you win. Okay? This is really the idea. This is the simplest way to access energy. It is really to simply start doing it. Once you start breathing, you can start jumping. And then you start taking a pause. You start doing simple poses. You can go for sun salutation or simply a simple movement like this one. If you don't like breathing through your nose, breathe through your mouth. Then you can add the mantra. Jaya, 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 Jaya. And the fact that I'm not having a muscular impact, okay? Right now I'm not training my muscle, doesn't mean that I'm not training my energy. I'm activating my biofield. I'm harmonizing my electromagnetic field around me. My lines of energy are being activated and harmonized through these very simple practices. So this is the message for today. Simplify your yoga. Start with exactly what you have. You know, if you have to do that on your bed while you wake up, while you are still laying, it really doesn't matter as long as you do something. Okay? Stop delaying. You don't have to wait for the next 3 months until the yoga studio next door opens, until you are in the perfect setting, until it's warm or cold. You know, you have to start with what you have right there. And I tell you honestly, this is what I do, no matter where I am. You know, if I can do it outdoor, I go outdoor. Right now here I have a beautiful garden, but the grass is really wet, and I don't have a yoga mat. And the concrete here is hard. Guess what? It doesn't stop me. Nothing must stop you. The goal is to activate your life force. What can you do right now to activate your life force? It's not about trying to integrate some form of complex structure which is out there. You know, it's about bringing in right now life force in your system, Shakti power in whatever way you can. Remember, it is really that simple. You can start with simple movements, sound work, breathing techniques. You have three very simple approaches right there that you can start using. And yes, maybe just doing the breathing might not be as spectacular as taking a perfect, you know, warrior pose or doing a perfect handstand or something like that. But it doesn't matter because the goal is not the posture. The goal is not the posture. The posture is an access to give you something. And this thing that you get is more life power, more harmony, activation of your etheric body or your biofield. It's that simple. Simplify your yoga. Take care for now. See you soon. Bye bye.